All right, y'all. So story time. So, um, what story time do I want to start off with? I don't know. I don't know what story time I want to start off with. Okay, so we'll do the beginning of my business. So, the beginning of my business was super stressful, and I understand why people that are at the top necessarily don't help people that are at the bottom, because most of the time, 90% of the time, you're doing that by yourself. It is a lot of hard work. I have been in business for 4 years, and it hasn't gotten easy, and I don't think it's going to get any easier than that. But yeah. Don't y'all see this blush? That blush is giving. It's definitely giving face. It's serving face. But anyway, if y'all hear my children in the background, they will not leave my room. I don't know what attention they need more from me. They see me all day. I'm off work, been off work, and I don't go back to work until Saturday. I don't know what they want from me. But then when I want them, they don't want me. But see, we ain't gonna get into that. But anyway, so continuing on with the story time. Um, a lot of business owners, especially women, are mean girls. Um, I don't do mean girls. I don't do bullies. I never have. Especially if you know me from school days, I don't do bullies. I don't do mean girl vibes. I don't do we finna sit here and talk about nobody. We can kiki. But as far as, especially with the gossiping part, baby, if you come ask me, I'm going to tell you directly. I don't know if you want me to be like, I didn't say that. I didn't, never. Not gonna happen. But anyway, so long story short, being a business owner is very, very stressful, especially if you have children. If you don't have children, money is gonna always be an issue unless you are what they call spoon fed or whatever. And we not spoon fed over here. My children very much are, very much are. But and I think that's progress. That's something I'm very humble about, especially with my business. Period. I'm very humble about that. But anyway, fast forward, it's 2023. I Consistency is very important in a brand. I think that's one of my main advices that I push when people ask or comment. Why you been doing it so long, even though you're not where you are. I think that, shoot, I don't know. I feel like everybody has their season. Everybody has their time. Even though I full on believe that any time that God gives me is my season, my time. But as far as like stardom or fandom or anything like that, I mean, that'll come with it. When popularity continues to rise during the era of the Paris collection, I'll get there. And as far as like stuff like, I'm not in a rush for that. I'm not in a rush for that, because I feel like a lot of stuff I'm gonna be restricted from, as far as star or public. I'm known publicly, or however you want to put it. I'm not gonna be able to just get up and go and be in my pajamas and go to Walmart with my kids. I'm not gonna be able to do that. And also, I'm gonna put myself, my children's, at risk, because people are crazy. People are crazy. And I do just want to say free Palestine. I just want to throw that in there, because, and not even throw that in there, excuse me, I'm actually going to say, prayers out to that country. That is devastating. Also, last night, the shooting of 16 people was crazy. Like, my daughter was just telling me just a second ago. And prayers to their families as well. She was just telling me a second ago that they had a drill for shooting, and I think that is just so sad that a school with children in it have to do stuff like that. That is just crazy. Like, it can happen any day, and like I was telling her, all the rules, like, hey, at the end of the day, be quiet. Don't say nothing. You might be scared. If it ever happens, Lord willing, continue to have mercy on me and my children, that never happens at their school, that it doesn't even happen anymore this school year, because that is ridiculous. We can't even send our children to school. And the fact that that is a requirement, a law for your kids to go to school, and then your children can get hurt at school and get hurt at daycare, any of those things. So, like, when I moved to this new city, a lot of people like, oh, that city is wild, it's crazy. Okay, baby, and everywhere else is. The church, the store, the school. It can happen anywhere. Violence can happen anywhere, because people are insane in this generation. I have never even heard of so many school shootings in my life. Like, when I'm not even gonna say when I was gonna say, I'll be speaking like I am old. But anyway, when I was going to school, we didn't have to worry about no school shootings. Like, I had heard of one, but as far as like us going to school, and we never had a shooting drill. Never. We always had a tornado or fire drill. We never had a shooting drill, and I think that is, since it's progressing on, that's the video for another time on having kids generally, especially in this generation. If you're growing up, that's a whole different ball game with me, especially with kids. But yeah, so that's just my story time and a little bit of advice on business aspects. Also, don't rush it, because you rush it, it's going as fast as it comes, as fast as it's gonna be over. And that's a lot of times us business owners want to rush the looking like somebody else, and also comparing yourself to other businesses and other business owners is very, very terrible, and it will cut down your success a lot. As far as consistency, and then also with my business, I incorporate God into every plan that I do. Like, I pray, I fast, I do my sermons every morning. I mean, I don't necessarily go to church because I think church is where a lot of evil is. Um, but that's neither here nor there. So everybody got their own opinions. So we ain't gonna cha on that. But yeah, I feel like the Bible is how you interpret it, how it speaks to you and your testimony, and I'll do a testimony video and stuff like that too. So this is just a little fun facts about me, and I usually don't do blush, but this blush is giving. It's giving. I like it the way it looks. But yeah, and then I had started doing makeup in 2016. 2016 was definitely a makeup girl's world. Like, we had Morphe. Morphe was everything. Like, that was my first ever big like brand buying from them. And then like I got some brushes. I got the palette. I still have one other palette, but the other one, unfortunately, bro, we have story time about that as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to do a verse of the day as well on the end of these. I love a verse of the day, whether that's your religion or not, or however you want to interpret it into your day, your life, or in general. I would appreciate, even if you don't do it, I'm not here to throw that on you. I just speak what's spoken to me. But anyway, let's go ahead and get ready. So this is my favorite verse. This is my favorite verse. I have highlighted. I might even get a tattoo. So, but anyway, we also rejoice in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. And hope does not disappoint us, because God has poured out His love into our hearts by the Holy Spirit, whom He has given us. So I interpret that as, if it's storming, you still give glory. If it's not stormy, you still give glory. It don't matter if you're in the mix, you're not in it, you don't, it hasn't came about. Continue to give glory all day, every day, because He is so merciful to us. A lot of us could have been born this way, or, we could have did this, or we could have did that. And, it's just something to be very grateful for every single day. But anyways, I love you guys. Continue to follow, subscribe, watch, like, comment, and leave some questions below so that you want me to answer with anything, any topic. I'm open book. Anyways, good night.